see the hair. Let's get into game picks for the week.
Let's go. Good luck. Good luck, Tennessee. Good luck, everybody. I'm just throwing it
I might
out
have
there.
to change my game pick now.
I'm just saying, give it some consideration. If you do nothing else, just think about it. You do not have to take this. God damn it, you did it. This has to be the most crazy. It's the most flukiest stat out there. But I'm just saying, 6 weeks. I'm 6 for 6.
All right, let's start with Thursday. We'll get to Houston and Tennessee in a second. Let's start with Thursday. New England is going to be on the road taking on those Atlanta Falcons. And I think I went first last week, so
yes, you did.
let's kick it off with you.
Please let me have it. New England, 100%. Not wasting any time here. I am completely out on Atlanta.
Oh, before we go.
Doesn't
sorry.
matter.
No, you're taking New England. That's fine. You're 90-6, 90-60. I am 91-59 based off of last week. I marked it down. We both lost the Pittsburgh-Detroit game.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were gonna do the N1.
No, because we didn't. We from my point of view, we didn't pick the tie, so we lose it. We didn't. We're guessing outcomes here.
I'm still hung up on this Green Bay Kansas City game. No, I'm not gonna get over it. You gonna sit there and make me hold my pick until this man get COVID. Now I gotta stay with the Green Bay with no Aaron Rodgers.
You take New England in this game.
Yes,
I'm gonna do it. I'm taking Atlanta on a short week at home.
Thank you for giving me my game back. I'm done.
All right. If I win this one, you can't complain about the Green Bay Kansas City anymore because this is an egregious pick for me.
I absolutely can.
Baltimore is taking on Chicago. I have not chosen this game yet because I just don't know based off of how poorly Baltimore played last week. And Chicago played very well in week 9 rather, but got cheated out of a win, and now they've had 2 weeks off. So there's some questions there. I just don't know. But I'm a homer. I'm taking Chicago at home. David Montgomery fully healthy this week. Justin Fields has looked like, I mean, if we're just taking the last 2 weeks, Justin Fields is the rookie of the year.
Hard to argue that. I mean, there's a close race with Matt Jones, but
yeah.
But yes.
I mean, Mac Jones had a good last week, but I'm talking about last 2 games. So because Mac Jones last game and in the week before that, we're taking Justin Fields in Pittsburgh, and Justin Fields, whoever the hell they played before that, looked fantastic in both of those games. San Francisco.
Chicago had me at Pittsburgh. Therefore, it just has nothing to do with Baltimore going against Miami, and I'm down on them, which I thought it was a egregious loss. But I am going on. My fandom is coming out, and I'm like, this is a good one, and I'm taking Chicago. We're right. So I like Chicago in this one. Do I think it's an overwhelmingly favored? No, but I think
it's going to be a close game.
I think they can gut this one out at the house.
I think FanDuel, this is a bad line. I would go bet this in a heartbeat. Take Chicago +6. They're giving -6 to Baltimore on the road in Chicago. I don't agree with that by any means.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second road game in this stint for Baltimore. Yeah, they're going to be a little bit more up for this game, especially coming off of that loss and has a little bit more time. But Chicago has quite a bit more time to get healthy because they're coming off of a bye week.
And when I last looked, Chicago is not Miami.
No, they are not. Records are very similar, but for completely different reasons.
Schedules.
So I just think Chicago has a good chance at winning this. Baltimore's defense has been pretty shaky the last few weeks, and Chicago getting their full run game back. The duo of David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert, even though they didn't really use Khalil Herbert in that last game. And then Darnell Mooney is kind of coming out of his shell a little bit. He's what we're hoping Anthony Miller was going to be, but he's being that and more.
Wow, I have completely forgot about that guy. Jeez.
The only concern is are we going to have Allen Robinson? How's that hammy doing? So questions. But that is that you get to pick this. That's actually a really good game to pick. Buffalo is taking on Indianapolis at home. The line is -7.5 for Buffalo.
I had to think about this one for a minute. This was a difficult one because They both teams are respectable. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, and it's hard to bet against either one of these damn teams. And I was like, are you seriously playing each other this week? I'm like, man, they made this difficult. However, gotta go with Buffalo right now.
Chalk.
I did not like how Carson Wentz looked last week. I just didn't. Jonathan Taylor looks wonderful.
Second half of that game with Carson Wentz was not good.
I was gonna say it didn't look horrible, but I did not like the way he was looking.
I just don't like that the offense kind of stalled in the second half. I don't like the fact that the defense let Jacksonville score 17 points in the second half.
Right.
Like, you got to be better than that. So that's my. Well, I don't think it was 17 points in the second half, but regardless, you allowed 17 points from that abysmal Jacksonville offense. So Indy got to do better than that. And this is a noon game in Buffalo. So that Bills Mafia is going to be rocking in this game. So it's going to be a chilly one.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's Indianapolis. I get it, man. Y'all dome team, and I'm not saying that makes you soft, but November in Buffalo, not good.
And Lucas Oil is an open air stadium, so
not good.
All
Two
right.
more weeks, they're gonna be under 10 feet of snow, so it's just
True.
not good.
Detroit, who did not lose last week, is on the road taking on Cleveland. I did have a very hard time picking this game. I so wanted to take Detroit in this game. I'm glad
I don't have to pick because
Well, you
I
do
didn't
have
pick. I did not pick it.
Oh, you
I
haven't
still
picked yet?
I'm just waiting to hear.
It's a tough one because I was sitting here like, Detroit played so well against Pittsburgh.
This is kind of a trap game.
Sorry,
I don't like
air
this.
quotes there. So well against Pittsburgh.
In Detroit fashion here.
Yeah, but it was on the road. They played a gritty game. I want to take Detroit, but I just, in good conscience, can't after I took them like 4 straight weeks hoping that they get a win. So I'm going to take Cleveland. If this is Detroit's first win, I'm going to be pissed because I have been backing Detroit. As a freaking Bears fan, I have been backing Detroit for this whole season.
Now remember, this is the game before the Thanksgiving game.
I know.
So you taking Cleveland?
I'm taking Cleveland.
I'm gonna take Detroit.
Oh. And they're gonna freaking win this.
I know.
week.
I just had to hear what you was gonna say. I think wherever you pick, I was just gonna go the opposite.
By the way,
general.
Cleveland is a -10 at home, so that is the line there for people.
I'm sure that Nick Chubb is gonna come back, run all up and down this team, and I'm fine. This is one of those. These are the few games where I'm like, I'll take the L. I'm daring to be different here.
Yeah, but this is
and they earned the right to win somewhere. And Cleveland looked so freaking bad last week.
I know.
And I'm like, okay, Detroit, maybe
if Detroit can just match the energy that they had against Pittsburgh, I think they win this game.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of if they are, and every single time that I think that they're going to do that, they don't show up. And outside of last week, where so freaking close to winning that game.
Right.
Outside of last week, every single time I pick them, it's they just fall flat. But in every single time I go against them, they play up to their competition and just barely lose the game.
I think this is the first time I actually picked Detroit.
It might be actually, yeah.
So the fact that I was struggling with it, I had to think, okay, I'm obviously considering this.
Yeah.
So they're so overdue. In Cleveland, y'all they're trending down for me. So it's just kind of one of those, if not now, when? Type of thing. And it's probably never. It'd probably go 0-17. Who knows? We don't know, but they're already halfway there. So
all right. Well, now let's get to what we were talking about at the beginning of this episode. Houston, Tennessee, your beloved number one. Not beloved, that's funny. Tennessee is at this point where they are coming up against the 6-4-6 record, 6 in I think 4, I guess, right? Yeah, 10 weeks.
7.
Oh yeah, 7 and 3. 7 and 3.
6 straight now.
Yeah, so this record is pretty spot on. If C4 picks a number 1, go with the other team.
We're running a 70% here,
and I'm taking the odds. Houston on the road. What's the line? -10.5. Sorry, +10.5 for Houston. I'm taking Houston.
All right, I got Tennessee, but I've been ignoring my own stats, and I've been
2 weeks in a row.
And I got
2
it
weeks in a
wrong,
row, you
and
ignored.
I've been 0 for 2, and I'm like, dude, you gotta miss me with this Houston game. I was like, when I seen it, I'm like, are they really gonna lose it? Like, seriously? You know what? I gotta take a chance on the L. Then,
Houston is, by the way, coming off of the bye.
Man, you gotta stop with this coming off the bye now.
Hey, people get up for outside of Tampa Bay. People get up for coming off the bye.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Some of these bad teams, if you're under 500 coming off the bye, I think is actually a pretty big stat. They're rejuvenated. You're chomping at the bit to come play football again. I think Chicago specifically, I mean, after the way that they lost going into the bye, I think they've been chomping at the bit to play football again.
Yeah, but Houston's like,
I know Houston is 32.
Us at 32. Hey, what they playing for? What you getting up for at this point?
Well, you can't tell these guys that they're not playing for contracts. They're not playing. They're playing for money.
I mean, yeah. I guess you gotta get paid. I guess.
Exactly. So, but I would not be shocked if Tennessee won this game. I'll say that. But I'm going to buy into the stat, and I'm going to take Houston in this game.
Wow.
So, a game that I have not picked yet, but you get to pick first: Green Bay versus Minnesota. This is one that's always super hard for me to pick because it is a divisional game, and for some reason, Green Bay always looks crappy against Minnesota, and for some reason, this is the one thing that Minnesota fans just hang on to so dearly, is this rivalry that actually truly isn't a rivalry between the two of them.
It's not as big as
historically. Chicago versus Green Bay is the rivalry.
It's not as big as they're making it. It's a secondary rival, but yet it was just funny. They say this is our number one rival. No, your number one rival was Detroit. Yes. But okay, we get it. Whatever, you know. But yeah, any football purist knows what the true rival is. But moving on.
Green Bay is a -2.5 on the road here, so they're going up to U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minnesota. God, I'm gonna have to hear about this in the office all week long. So who you got? You get to pick this one.
Okay, it's pretty simple. I can't stand Green Bay. I picked Minnesota. It's simple as that, and I got Minnesota. In a gutsy, gritty game. I don't like it. It was one of the last ones I chose, but this was more about I want Minnesota to win. I don't know if they will win. This is just who I'm.
But here's the issue. I agree with you. I want Minnesota to win. I hate Vikings fans. Here's the thing. I hate Green Bay so much, but I can actually respect Green Bay fans. Whereas I actually don't mind Minnesota. I hate Minnesota fans.
I don't like neither fan base for very different reasons. I've been around cheeseheads. I'm talking about cheeseheads, not Packer fans. Those are some obnoxious ass.
I am talking about Packer fans. I understand what you're
saying, but Packer fans kind of got this Aaron Rodgers smugness where they come with the ugly hunter green hat and just,
some of them do, but most Packer fans are actual respectable people that you can talk to, have a conversation
with. They're not in your face. They're just one of those. Let me put my coffee mug here. I won't say much. Just let you look at it.
We're happy to be winning.
No, I understand that, but that's where dude, I'm a freaking Bears fan.
I know.
You have never been, you know what I'm saying? Don't be dropping your flags in front of me. You know, so at that point, it's like I said, very different. But I understand you. Now, who leads the pack in power rankings and who's the worst fans of this division? It's Minnesota, hands down. And I can't. Oh my! You all are the worst. I don't know how many of these shows I've said that, and I'm gonna keep saying it. And I want one of y'all to call me back or respond and be like, "What do you mean? What do you think I mean? Y'all horrible." And you're like, get a team, win something, and most importantly, act like you've been there before.
They can't, because every single time they go there, they get super drunk then they lose in dramatic
in your
fashion.
Lifetime, you haven't been anywhere.
0-4.
I'm just saying you haven't been. I don't want to hear that. Oh, we made it to the conference championship once or twice. You haven't been anywhere. And with that being said, sit down. With that, I've still picked Minnesota to be Green Bay because this look, if this can be a tie, more power to them. But That's the next best thing to Green Bay losing.
No, I wouldn't even want that because then that's not even a negative stat for either one, and I need one of them to have a negative stat.
Nobody wins.
I guess I'm with you on this one. I'm gonna take Minnesota. I don't like it. I don't like this game at all. But
if it was a throwaway game, we couldn't have to pick one. This would be it. I wouldn't pick this one at all. I'm like,
hate this game. Actually, I would probably still have to pick this game. We have one later that I'm like, I don't want to choose this game at all. And we'll get to that when we get there.
I know which one it is.
I think you know too. So, let's talk about them. Trash Bowl, Miami taking on the New York Jets. Line is -3 for Miami. Wow, Miami on the road getting points. Wow.
Big win last week. Huge win.
Who you got? Wait, do you pick or I pick first? I think I pick first. I'm taking the Jets.
That's you. Oh, you have the Jets.
Taking the Jets at home.
White Mike.
Mike.
I'm gonna stop calling that. I'm just gonna start calling when he's finally back out of the league. But nobody gonna know. They're like, who he's talking about? If I said his name right, you'd be like, who are you talking about? Exactly, man. It does not matter. Okay. I got Miami.
Okay.
Do I feel strongly about it?
To a believer over here. No.
Absolutely. Did you see him in that second half? Oh my God, the legend. He did actually come in there and light it up.
You actually played very well.
I was like, this is not happening. Like, if this is you can't make this type of stuff. That stuff looked so scripted. Like, it was so made for after school TV special type stuff. Like,
hey, Saracen.
Thank you. The ultimate game managing quarterback. Like, oh my God, Matt Saracen.
Oh well. Nah, I don't know how many people are gonna get that reference.
Come on, y'all. Friday Night Lights, get with
it. One of the best shows ever. All right.
For all you All-American fans, nothing wrong with it.
No.
But before Friday there was All-American, Friday Night Lights is where it's at.
I still go back watching Friday Night Lights. That show is amazing.
Full Hearts.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Why did I feel like I was saying that? Thank you.
Coach Taylor would be disappointed.
He would.
All right. New Orleans. Oh, two teams you just can't get right. New Orleans taking on Philadelphia. Oh God, this is.
I had to circle. I seen that. I was like, what?
Maybe this is the game you wouldn't want to have to choose. No, line -1.5. Philadelphia at home. But you do have to pick this one first.
I'm gonna lose. It doesn't matter. I got Philadelphia. Okay. It doesn't matter. I have no commentary.
We go chalk on that one.
No commentary here.
Philadelphia's at home. New Orleans has been kind of flailing without Jameis Winston. They have no identity right now.
I feel no confidence in that. And if I pick New Orleans, I'm like, well,
If this was in the Superdome, I might take them.
Philadelphia's kind of flailing. They just, Jalen Hurts kind of shows up for the game. Come on, I swear this got to be like a scrimmage game of the same team. They just you put that uniform on, I'll put this uniform on. Like y'all are the same damn team. I can't get this right, and I don't know what to say.
No, I think Philadelphia. They have shown that they have an aptitude of winning, in some questionable situations. And they might not have all the talent, but they do have a lot of heart, if you will. And they play tough games. So I do think that they are going to pull this one out against a team, to me, New Orleans, that's been trending down, and definitely to me that is a flailing team. I don't think Philadelphia is as much as a flailing team. I think they're closer to finding their identity than New Orleans is. So I think that they have a really good opportunity to show their fans a decent win this week. So taking Philadelphia in that one.
We chalk. I just again, I don't know much of either of these teams, but I honestly, the needle has never moved with me in New Orleans. So I'm probably wrong. I mean, I'm probably right. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. It doesn't matter. This is one of ones. It's a throwaway game. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
I mean, we're chalk anyway. So, Washington football team is taking on the Carolina Panthers. Carolina got a big win last week, 34-10 over the NFC lead, or top of the NFC Arizona Cardinals. I don't think they were leading at the time.
I'm just as
Um,
confused as I was the last game. I don't know.
Washington's
I
coming
still
off
haven't
of a
picked
big win
anybody.
as well. I get to pick this one
Yes,
first.
thank goodness.
-3.5. Carolina is at home. Matt Rule's my guy. I'm gonna stick by him. I'm taking Carolina.
I want for a change. I understand we talked earlier about these teams just don't want to pull away from each other and God damn it, I want to see somebody pull away. Well, I'm taking Washington. I just build off of the last week's win. I don't let that. If that shows to be like a fluke, I'm just gonna be so.
I think it's gonna be
like some out. see, I ain't got nothing.
okay.
It's okay. We talk about Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We agree on Philadelphia. Yeah.
I'm just taking Washington. I'm doing it just for the hell of it.
That's fine.
Because when I don't have anything, that's probably when I'm just going to go the opposite. Just like, because I ain't got no strong take here. I ain't married to neither one of these picks.
I don't think you're gonna have a strong take about this game either. San Francisco is on the road against Jacksonville. San Francisco's got a big win last week for sure. And Jacksonville's coming off a very demoralizing loss after their big win against Buffalo. So you choose first. Sorry, line for you. I'll give you the numbers if I can find it. San Francisco is a -6.5 on the road here.
And I will take that.
All right. We agree. I do think this could be closer than we expect, though. I will say that.
Jacksonville, as much as we be like, you know what? Oh, my God, this is a great matchup. You automatically think it's a blowout. And they not a team that
they don't typically get blown out. Yeah.
They don't typically do. That's the thing. It's like,
outside of the Buffalo game, I can't really think of. Oh, in Seattle.
When you're trying to pinpoint them,
yeah,
you're almost more hard pressed to not get that right.
Which I'm kind of shocked Seattle blew them out the way that they did, based off of who Seattle is.
Jacksonville is just kind of a weird team.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the midday games on Sunday, where things get a little bit interesting here. Cincinnati is taking on a Las Vegas Raiders team. Cincinnati coming off the bye. Las Vegas, they've been in turmoil for the last couple of weeks and off of 2 back-to-back, actually relatively, they got beat up the last 2 games. I'll just leave it at that. Mm-hmm. But Cincinnati is on the road. They are -1 in this game to win this, so favorites there. I'm taking Cincinnati on the road. I think that they come in there, and Allegiant Stadium is not, it's not Oakland. It's going to be loud. It's going to be rowdy, but I think Joe Burrow coming off of a bye week can definitely get after this Vegas team that's kind of starting to sputter a little bit.
This was another one, man. I don't like these picks this week.
These are good matchups this week. I'll be.
That's what I'm
honest.
saying. There's nothing like, oh yeah, I'm sitting there like, damn. I like Vegas. I like Cincinnati. I like both of them. Regardless, it doesn't matter who's at home. It don't matter. I don't care. You'd be like, let me get your line. It doesn't matter.
I mean, the line doesn't help you. It's -1. Like it's
almost a death wish. However, I already got my pick, and I'm just sitting there like, do I want to say that or just change it right on the spot here? But I'm gonna go with the team with the rest. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
All right, let's do it. We are going to stay in lockstep there. This is the game that I said I didn't want to choose.
I already knew.
Dallas is going to be on the road versus Kansas City, who finally looks like Kansas City again. I don't like this pick. I don't like this game at all. And I haven't chosen it yet, by the way. So
this is going to be my Super Bowl prediction.
Oh, wow.
I want it to be. I ain't gonna say it is.
Okay.
This is. I don't know if you ever. This was one of the matchups I wanted to see.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yes.
And now looking at the resurgence of Kansas City and seeing where Dallas is, I'm like, this could happen. I remember I chose no one in the NFC to this point. I never picked a horse, so I still haven't. But I like this matchup. But you coming to Arrowhead, Cowboys, you don't want this. Y'all ain't ready for this. They're gonna give y'all all y'all can handle. And I mean, I am very impressed with Dallas' defense. And if both of these teams last week couldn't look more complete.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're on a collision course in Arrowhead. Arrowhead has to be the deciding factor.
Did they score
here.
the same amount of points last week?
Yeah, I'm near 41 and 43. I think.
Jesus Christ!
Just tore up the airways. The only other, New England got in there. Honorable mention. 45. Buffalo 45.
Jesus.
It was a couple of them. So yeah, then there was $43, 41 to Kansas.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh,
Who you picking? Your choice.
I gotta go with the Chiefs. Come on now.
I figured you were gonna go that way.
Please take them.
But as you have so eloquently put a few weeks ago, Kansas City is not. They're not a believer in defending home field.
Absolutely true.
So with that being said, Dallas has had the more consistent offense. Dallas has had the more consistent defense this year. They both have looked fantastic as of late, literally last week. Kansas City has not had a good game up until last week, up until this point. I mean, outside of the Cleveland game week 1 or week 2. Week 1? Cleveland, Kansas City?
Week 1.
Week 1. Outside of that, is there another good game that we've seen out of Kansas City?
No.
So, with that being the case, I don't think this is any indication as to what Kansas City is or what they can be. I just think Dallas at the moment is a more complete team and a more consistent team at that. This, I believe, is going to be Dallas's statement game. Not that they're going to just absolutely pummel it. I am expecting Kansas City to play a much better game and continue build off of last week. But I do not expect Kansas City to win this game. I'm going to take Dallas on the road.
Throw a stat out there.
What's that?
Dallas is 3-1 on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City is 3-2 at home.
Wow.
Yeah. If that helps any way, shape, or form.
Not at all. Talk about when a rock meets a hard place.
I don't think the stat is just basically a push.
Yeah.
And it means nothing. Yeah. And
but that's what I'm saying. I think that at this point, this is going to be the game of the week. I think this is going to be a tough matchup for both sides. This is going to be a real test for Dallas's defense. And for Kansas City, again, this is another test for your defense as well.
A real test.
This is one of the most prolific offenses in the entire NFL right now.
Exactly.
What Kansas City was supposed to be.
Exactly.
So,
and the question is, which team is going to show up for either
both
side of the
sides.
ball? And that's why I just left it to Arrowhead.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying home court, home field. It's the fact that it's Arrowhead. That's
I know it's going to be. It is going to be loud in this stadium.
Somebody want to comp me tickets? Throwing this out there.
I'll charter a flight.
I will happily not work the Viking Packer game to go to this. Yeah. Please, if anybody, 2 tickets, please.
Please. Oh God. Yes. This I think is going to be the game of the week. And
has to be.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it up to that, but I think Dallas is gonna win officially. Dallas is my pick for this game.
I'm not even mad at you for saying that, because it's fair. It's absolutely fair. I was hoping you took the other side, because it makes this pick much more interesting to see how this is about to play out, because everything that was said was true, and at the same time may not even happen. All at the same time. So which definitely makes it the game of the week for me. So I'm excited to see this 7-2, 6-4. Let's go. Let's get it. Really.
Yeah.
Red Kingdom. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't like saying it, but I'm backing the boys. So
all right.
Don't confuse me for being a Cowboys fan. By the way, let's not get it twisted.
We respect some of their talent over there. You know who you is, Zeke.
Yeah.
Prescott, you good. You decent, Dakota.
You're killing it on my fantasy. 30 points last week, Dakota. Keep it up. Actually, isn't his name Rain? Dakota's his middle name.
Oh, I don't know his first name.
His first name is Rain Dakota Prescott. Arizona, though, is going to take on Seattle. This is just divisional tilt after divisional tilt.
crazy. Did I not explain? I don't like these picks. I struggle with these picks. I'm like, oh my god, man, I can miss
There's
all
not many
of these.
divisional games. There's only one other. No, two.
I don't know if this
Three,
is the
yeah.
most parity that we've had in the picks all year until now. Like,
How many different ones do we have so far? Still got three.
No. I'm just right now 5.
Oh God.
One of the weeks. Remember, I technically swept you last time. You want to amend my pick?
Get over it. Arizona's
never
taking
get
on
over it.
Seattle. The line is
difference
minus
in
2.5 for Arizona.
trying
Do
to
we
talk-
know who is playing for Arizona this week? This is still questionable, isn't it?
It is, and this is why which I'm glad we segued into this. This is what I'm talking about, the Green Bay Kansas City thing. I want to reserve the right to change my pick on this game specifically later because I don't know.
You reserve the right for any game to change it, but you have one.
I know that, and I want to go on record. I want this on the air, and me talking about this game specifically because I know I'm coming back to this later. Because
are you?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know who the hell's playing in Arizona. I mean, and I don't care who's playing in Seattle. It's just
Yeah, I don't like this.
This is an ugly game, and I'm like, damn it, but I got to take Arizona. So
okay, I have Arizona picked as well,
I'm just
but
assuming,
that's with the thought that Kyler Murray's playing.
Just assuming they're coming back.
Because I will say this: if Kyler Murray is not playing, I'm switching my pick to Seattle. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat, regardless of DeAndre Hopkins is playing or not. If Kyler Murray is playing, regardless of if DeAndre Hopkins is playing, it's sticking with Arizona. That is going to be my caveat for this game.
And I said I will revisit this. Right now, I'm just taking Arizona, and I'm leaving it at that. My analysis is just shot on this game. I don't like neither team in this, based on how they're moving into Week 11, and regardless of.
Well, if Kyler Murray's in, I love Arizona. If Kyler Murray is playing, I love Arizona.
I get that, but it's Tuesday, and
we have no idea.
Indications, and the guy hasn't been showing up for practice in 2 weeks. So.
Did the practice report come out today? I mean, there is no practice today. Never mind.
No.
Ugh.
Not till tomorrow.
Annoying.
I know the guys from the Thursday game. They practiced today.
So Miami, Baltimore.
No.
Thursday. The
Thursday
New England, Atlanta.
Yeah, because like they already said, Cordell Patterson.
Is he
actually
out?
he had a limited practice. I don't know what that was. Like they just walked through it.
It was a walkthrough anyway. I don't know.
But he showed up, so they highly, optimistically possible, but not possible. It doesn't mean anything.
He's questionable, but it's with the possibility of him playing this week. He's probably going to be a game time decision.
But likely not to play, like you just said, game time decision. I'm not.
I mean, I wouldn't play him on a short week anyway with the ankle sprain.
Hell no. And
that's just asking for another injury.
Out, move on and let Mike Davis be the guy, I guess.
All right. Well, Sunday night we'll cap off with a Pittsburgh LA Chargers matchup. I don't know whose pick it is. I don't care. I don't care if you know what my pick is. Pittsburgh's trash. I'm taking the Chargers, and the line is minus 5.5. Chargers at home.
I got the Chargers. I can't take Pittsburgh in good faith. Now, with that being said, upset specials right here. That's just. But with that, I've seen enough where I'm probably going to bet against Pittsburgh more than I'm going to bet for them.
Oh, for sure. Depending on who they're playing.
I get it. I said, but based on it can't be that many teams that they're just. Oh my god.
No, there's not.
That's my point. I'm probably.
Do they play the Jets later on? It might be the only team they can beat.
And who knows if Big Ben is even coming back.
He should have retired 3 years ago, which is what I said.
Down and call it a career, and let's be done with that.
All right. Well, we cap off the entire Week 11 with a absolute barn burner. The New York Giants coming off of their bye week.
Why is this game not flexed?
Well, oh yeah, I would put the Dallas Kansas City. No, I wouldn't want that on Monday. I would want the Dallas Kansas City game at Sunday Night Football.
They can swap the Sunday Night Football game, and we'll have a better.
That is true.
Game.
That is very true. I would rather watch Pittsburgh on a Monday night anyway.
Right.
Because then I could just be like, oh, do I want to watch football tonight or no?
Tampa, New York sounds a little more, it's not 3 o'clock. Okay, if you want to push it to a Sunday night game, okay, fine.
You know what? Tampa. Arizona, Seattle should be, even if Kyler Murray is not playing. Arizona, Seattle, I'd rather see that than Tampa Bay, New York.
I hear you. I'd have been saying Arizona, Seattle is on pace to be in the Thursday night game.
Oh, God.
I'm
Well,
just saying,
Arizona
they all
doesn't deserve
beat
that.
up.
They're
They're
injured.
Up, I was like,
But
yeah,
this
put
is
them
what
up.
started it. Thursday Night Football is what started all this for Arizona.
Exactly. Back in the, Green Bay?
Yeah.
Goodness.
No, in Arizona, Green Bay was just who they were playing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, but
Yeah,
the Giants coming off their bye week they're coming to play Tampa Bay. They get to travel down the coastline to go take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Florida, in Tampa. The line is -11, Tampa at home. I don't know how Tampa gets a double-digit line when they put up that stinker of a game against Washington.
Huh. What do you want me to say to that?
I just need you to confirm your choice.
Confirm? I thought I confirmed it weeks ago.
You have, but it's week to week. I never know if you're going to change your mind.
I stated.
I know what you stated.
And I stuck, well, except for 1 week. I stated, and we both chose them together. But
did we? Well, I don't even remember.
I think
this.
it was one time I went against, and I actually.
But I think that was
actually
before
chose them.
you said you made your statement.
I had Tampa Bay, man. This is ridiculous. I can't even believe this is a Monday night game. I mean,
I will say I am taking Tampa Bay. I agree with you there.
I like the idea if Saquon Barkley's coming back.
Take the points.
Because it's just
+11.
The Giants collectively bad team in general, but look, at least let them have their dogs out there, their ponies, whatever you want to call them. They need give them a fighting chance, a puncher's chance here of just making the game relevant. Now, if I seen Washington pull off the miracle that they pulled off of, I think the Giants can at least make this a game. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it should be a runaway per se, but I have no way in hell.
No faith in the Giants winning this game, but I do have faith in the Giants keeping it within 11 points.
Agreed, and that's what I'm saying. I think it might be even. It could be maybe a one score game. Maybe.
I could also imagine a world where this is a 40-point blowout.
And that's it's strange. Something I'm saying, it could be either or, but it's. I don't look at this and be like, damn.
Maybe if this was a noon game, 40-point blowout is where I'm leaning. The fact that this is a Monday night game, I feel like anybody can get got on a Monday night. ESPN is ripe for somebody just getting absolutely upset.
And again, Saquon comes back. If they get like the Galladay and Shepard and with Kadarius Toney, we haven't seen all of these guys on the field together at any point this year. This is almost like the freaking Brooklyn Nets right now. Like, when are y'all going to get together? And let's see what this dream team in New York. Yeah, but it'd be nice to see them all play together and then see how they could play off each other, which, if nothing else, make the game relevant. I just want to see a good game, and I don't want to see the Giants go out there and get routed because they got half of their offense decimated, and we already know
Chris Godwin get involved.
Who?
That's all I gotta say. Chris Godwin get involved.
But hold on, we got it. Where they're in the rotation, is this going to be the Antonio Brown returns Antonio Brown game? I don't know. Or is this going to be, well, Mike Williams did score last week, but this is what
I don't understand. You've got 3 very solid receivers, but it feels like from week to week, Tom Brady's just choosing the guy he wants to throw to. Where it's all Mike Evans, or it's all Chris Godwin, or it's all AB, or it's all, when he's there, Rob Gronkowski.
I was gonna say they got 3 solid tight ends, but
Cameron
which is
Brate.
kind of interesting. They use the tight ends and the receivers all the same. It's like
they got 7 freaking receivers then.
It's just like, yeah, exactly.
They don't have a single blocking tight end.
Equal opportunity type of stuff. No, they just like you. Mike Williams, Cameron Brate. Let's go. And that's who we going to. And
Cameron freaking Brate.
Godwin, OJ Howard. Let's go. It's like they like you and y'all injured. Okay, now you and AB and
Fournette. You're always good for a 50-yard game.
Yes. Ronald Jones.
Sorry, you're not going to see the field.
Everybody gets hurt. Never going to see.
Even if Lenny goes down, you're not playing.
No, Giovanni. Let's go. You're next. Scotty Miller. Come on, wildcat this. Let's go. Did he even get on the field?
Hey, Tom, you run it.
I mean, then the Ty Johnson. That's the new guy. receiver 5 on the team.
Is he? Jesus Christ.
I mean, I don't know what let Scotty Miller fell to 5.
Yeah, I think Scotty Miller is a 5.
And he's the 4 guy. So, and that's only because Scotty Miller was on IR. He was hurt.
Or AB was hurt.
No, well, AB is 3, and
I'm just saying where everybody moves up 1.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know where he's 4 or 5. It doesn't matter. But the point being, he was on IR for along with everybody else is decimated with injuries. But it is what it is. I think overall, I like it as an interesting matchup though. I do like the Giants going against Tampa. Just in general, that's an interesting matchup. You don't get to see many Giant Buccaneer games ever.
Yeah, that is weird. They're usually on the opposite ends of their.
I couldn't even tell you.
Whenever one is doing really well, the other one's doing generally pretty bad, and you don't generally see them match up. It's only because on the rotation, they're both playing each other divisionally. They're playing each other this year. So
right, and who knows the next time we see these two teams even match up.
Yeah.
And I do not remember the last time the Giants played Tampa Bay. I'll look it up later, but for my own personal, but I have no idea what year that was.
All right. Well, it would have been 3 years ago at the latest. So, well, looking back, the only 2 teams on a bye this week. We got 15 matchups this week, so the only 2 teams on a bye are going to be the dismal Denver Broncos and the flailing LA Rams right now. LA Rams really need this break. I'll say that. After the last 2 weeks, they need this time off, get some guys acclimated. Get everybody as healthy as possible, and then they can reload and get ready to go for this stretch run here.
Right. I agree.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for this week's episode. Definitely let us know what you guys think about the game picks, power rankings wise, and definitely if we said something stupid earlier on. So just reach out, leave a comment down below, leave a like, rate, subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Good night.